two-way players are not as rare at the amateur levels. Even sometimes in college, both at baseball and football, you'll occasionally see it. But at the major league level, it is rarer than hen's teeth. And with the new focus on managing workloads, having somebody who can take some of the workload off of pitchers and produce at the plate, that is incredibly valuable.
It really is, and it's essentially a free roster spot. If you look at it that way, it's two players in one. It allows you to carry different players on your club as a result. Other specialists, if you will, that are there because of this one dynamic player who can stitch together your entire team. He is the pivot of your organization because of the fact that he can do both jobs. So we're going to see a lot more organizations consider ways to develop players capable of doing this, and it adds a layer of excitement. This is a hard thing to do, and it gives that joy. You referenced the fact that it happens maybe at the youth levels. It reminds players of when the best kid on the team when they were 12 did it all.
Right.
And now you're doing it at the major league level. It's inspiring more smiles, more confidence, more joy, more excitement. It's great for the game.
Appreciate the time, JP. Thanks.
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Ian Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this rate.
Now at the plate is Tyson Randolph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Right here, come on now.
The 1-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Tyson Randolph. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hicks going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 3-1. Ready to take his hacks again. Tyson Randolph blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gleyber Torres.
Base hit into right center.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next, here is Tyson Randolph. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Let's go right here. Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can. Here you go.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back at the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. Make it 5-1. And he's safe. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Digging in will be Gleyber Torres. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter.
Plays that first now.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Matzik comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Randolph gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 6-1.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Atlanta led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ian Anderson earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Yonny Chirinos is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now to the plate, Tyson Randolph, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Clint Frazier comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Into right field, that's a base hit. And now in the box, Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Skied into very shallow right. Randolph is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Hey, 1 away.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But
And now here is Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Right fielder looking up. Gone!
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
At the plate now is Tyson Randolph. Zero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. High in the air down the right field line. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Tyson Randolph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That evens it up 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Hicks is there. 2 down. So next to hit is Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gleyber Torres.
Let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Randolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So stepping in is Tyson Randolph. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, So they are very happy with this win.
8-2 tonight's final. New York led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jordan Montgomery hangs win number 11 on his line. Yanni Chirinos permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Thank you for your continued support, and remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball. Spencer Turnbull gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready now is Tyson Randolph. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping in once again is Tyson Randolph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Chopped to third. He's right there. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Wilkerman Garcia.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now it'll be Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Randolph.
Let's ride. Let's go right here.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily.
Hey, let her rip here.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Albies is off of first with 2 away. This is foul right side. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Wilkerman Garcia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
So the next to bat will be Tyson Randolph, singled in his last at-bat.
Tyson Randolph.
First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. Be patient, get your pitch, huh?
And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
If I'm standing on the mound right now, I'm not feeling too confident about where I'm locating my baseball. If it's getting pushed out for power the other way, you would have to think he's going to have to come inside at some point and try and tie this guy up.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top, 9-3.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Spencer Turnbull gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Davy Garcia was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No errors. They left 3 men on base.
This is early in his career, and he's lighting it up. He's causing waves around the game. We're thrilled to be joined by Hall of Fame outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. Ken, you see him what we're seeing? Is he a star already, or are we getting ahead of ourselves? What do you think?
No. I mean, he's having a great year so far. We hope that he can continue. That's the whole thing is we want you to continue. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And, hey, he's doing some things early and we're excited about it. I think that's what baseball fans around the world want to see, is a guy who is going out there playing hard, showing excitement, having some fun, and enjoying the game of baseball. Do we know how long this is going to last? No, but while we're here, we might as well enjoy it.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyson Randolph gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this, a career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
That brings up Alec Boehm, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hey, get ahead.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alec Boehm is retired to lead off the ball game. Standing in now, Bryson Stott. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he misses with it, 1-1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he fouls this one off.
We got one out here.
Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
And we're just underway from Truist Park. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
I got it.
Ozuna's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here comes the 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Nimmo is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 18 homers and 44 RBIs. 1-1 the count now. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Getting yourself right here, huh?
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away.
Hey, 2 down here.
Popped him up. Albies is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here now is the pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
The pitcher, Tyson Randolph.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course, but they got to find a way.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We've played 2 full. Braves lead this one 3-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So next to the plate for the Phils, Hanser Alberto hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. 0-1 the count.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 0-2. Tapped out in front of home. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Alec Bohm. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. In his career, Bohm has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here.
2-0.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box now, Bryson Stott, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 balls and a strike.
2-away now.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he popped him up.
I got it.
Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyson Randolph. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And no outs now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto flew out in his only at-bat so far. Low for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
In now, Scott Kingery, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stay ahead now.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Pitch misses the throw down, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Stepping up is Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ronald Torreyes steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alec Bohm. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Bryson Stott. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bohm, the runner at first, with 2 gone. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2-2.
2-2.
From the stretch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Atlanta leads it 4-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyson Randolph. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. first pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
Ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand one. They lead it 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now to the plate, here is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Here we go, guys.
One out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he'll pull into second with one away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
One away.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Hey, come on, we got one right here.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Scott Kingery.
The 1-0.
Hey.
1-2 now.
One ball, two
That front
strikes,
door
Cal.
slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now into the box, Hanser Alberto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Popped up. Beer in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Gene Segura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 10 home runs, and 31 RBIs. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. It was a base hit last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
At the plate now, Bryson Stott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Tyler Matzik answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-0 the score tonight. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tyson Randolph pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year with 15 strikeouts. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at Truist Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Ian Anderson gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in next, Tyson Randolph. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So now into the box is Tyson Randolph, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
And yet another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Need you right here, one time.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Right here.
Just hung in there on that one.
Let it fly right here.
The 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit, Tyson Randolph. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Tyson Randolph.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Drilled to first. Well, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. The Braves lead it 6-0. Stepping in next, Alec Bohm, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here now the 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Now to bat, Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next up, Alec Bohm. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. In the air now, out to right field. Randolph is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next, Tyson Randolph flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. McCarthy finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 9-3. That brings up Alec Bohm. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Atlanta leads it 9-4.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ian Anderson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Zach Davies struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now.
2023 Atlanta Braves.
Yonny Chirinos gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Into the box, Alec Bohm. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Here comes the 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Next to dig in, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Randolph is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Tyson Randolph. It's early in August, but he's putting together a really solid season as both a hitter and a pitcher. It's remarkable watching a guy have success on both sides of the ball like this.
It really is. It's such a luxury to have a guy who can contribute all the way around like this. Has to create so much value and versatility for the team and his manager. He's maybe not an elite player one way or the other, but absolutely vital to what this team is doing.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is there, 1 away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alec Bohm off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Randolph will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph, grounded out in his last at bat. The pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, let it rip right here.
And he fouls this one off. Randolph is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone.
The right fielder, number 32.
Standing in now, Tyson Randolph, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line towards center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Tyson Randolph. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
See it rip it up there. Get your pitch right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he'll get back in standing. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. VR leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Drive it right here.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 7 and the Braves 6. Next, it'll be Yolmer Sanchez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Lined into right, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. 13-6. The final score in this ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Christopher Sanchez earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Yanni Chirinos couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
There's no doubt he's one of the biggest stories in the game right now, a two-way player thriving at the major league level. Al Leiter joins us now. Al, what would it mean for Major League Baseball to have one of its biggest stars be a two-way player?
I think it would be phenomenal. I've been a skeptic of two-way players just because I know how difficult it is. And we're seeing now with our own eyes that this guy's able to do it. And that is really special. And I can only equate it to, I guess, a sport like football where, you have a star quarterback and then he's your star cornerback, or you have a star running back and he's your star linebacker, the two-way player. You just don't see it. So it really is not only unique because you have to go back to Babe Ruth, really the last person who actually did it successfully for some period of time until Babe Ruth became a hitter. So I think with knowing what he's done and how special it is and what kind of athlete he is, to do the everyday player part of the game and then be able to get on the mound and be successful, we've never seen it before.
That's our former World Series champion, Al Leiter. Thanks, Al.
Thanks for watching the Tieranen YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified on when new content is available. Let me know below what you think. Roast me for how terrible I am. And don't forget to follow me on my socials to keep track of when I'm live. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time on the Tieranen YouTube channel.